Hey guys, Coach Dan from Adonis Athletics Castle Hill here. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of having intention in everything that you do with your training. As your coaches, when we design and plan your programs, it's with the idea that they're going to be executed and carried out in a certain way. So, with the idea that there'll be a certain degree of deliberate effort and purpose, and the idea that if it is executed to that as a certain degree, then a specific degree of stress and stimuli is going to be delivered, and thus the appropriate adaptations are going to occur, or simply put, gains are going to be made, right? But unfortunately, that's not always going to be the case. You might have had a stressful day at work. You might have some problems at home, with your partner or your family. Maybe you're just stuck in traffic and, some idiot cut you off and you had to quickly react and now you're in a bad mood. But regardless, you need to optimize the productivity of your training sessions the moment you walk into the gym. So or at the very least when you start warming up. So it's important that when you come into the gym, or rather you come in to train, you have intention. What are you doing for your warm-ups? Making sure you're doing them correctly. Why are you doing those warm-ups? What is your main exercise for the day? What is it that you're trying to work on at the moment that is your weakness, or that you and your coach have discussed? Okay, this is what we're going to work on with your squats, for example, or with your snatches. What is the exact intention of the exercise? If you've got poor squats program, then making sure that you're actually doing them not only as the name, like the literal name implies, but with the intention of its selection, right? Maybe it's to work on your tightness going into the hole. Maybe it's to work on your speed coming out of the hole. Whatever it may be, just make sure you're doing it with intention. If you're only going through the motions when you train, then you're not going to get as much out of your training, regardless of how good you may feel or how bad you may feel. How good your recovery is. I mean, that stuff matters too, but intention matters a lot more, in my opinion. So, a good idea to I guess set your intentions for the training session is that before you head into the gym, maybe if you're coming on, you're taking public transport, maybe then, or at least when you're warming up, just try to mentally prepare yourself for what are your intentions for that training session. Look at your program, look at what you're doing, identify the purpose and intention of each exercise, and how you're going to go about applying that. So instead of spending that 5-10 minutes that you're chugging down your pre-workout, or your coffee or caffeine or whatever it may be, and scrolling Instagram or swiping on Tinder, have a look at your program and set those intentions. In between warm-up sets, in your working sets, pay attention to and be aware of how you're moving, how you're feeling, and what adjustments or corrections you might need to make. Don't waste your time on TikTok or looking at memes, right? You can save that for after training, or you can save that at least for maybe some of your less psychologically demanding exercises, right? Half efforts are only going to get you half results. Most people that have been training for a little while, they're generally pretty capable of physically exerting yourself. That's what we generally seem to enjoy doing. For those of us in the sort of strength world, we like lifting heavy ass weights. but it's important to keep yourself mentally focused at all times so that you can just keep getting better at the little things. It's mentally demanding, but that's what these strength sports and this type of training requires, and it can all make all the difference. So hopefully that helps, guys. Make sure you have some intention. Thank you.